Felton, do you have a copy of the bids that's coming out for
I'm
January?
bringing those over.
Okay.
Not coming out, those were posted on the website right now.
Okay, that's fine.
If you got the ad, has it started yet? We'll wait until we get into this stuff. You got the ad sheet from?
What's on the website is going to be the
Yeah.
next act.
These are the ones we have.
Yeah, and I will have to email the spreadsheet because it's not complete.
Okay.
Some of those I had to take off because I realized that some of them were canceled. And I'm not sure if you want me to put Tammy's on there.
All of them.
Yeah, it'll be everything that the county is going to award contract.
All right.
Okay.
Put your company there, but make sure your company is a part of it.
You already know it's the highest conflict and something.
Oh, she already is aware. Let me just double check and make sure, so that they won't be sitting here waiting. Happy New Year to you. Ready to go? Ready to rotate? Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our LSBE Prime initial meeting to start the new year off. Today is Wednesday, January the 4th, 2017, and we just want to make sure that we welcome everybody. Everybody's signing the sign-in sheet who's present here, and we'll go from there. Now, the purpose of this meeting is to discuss the current ITBs and the RFPs that solicited and solicitation that's located on our website. As everyone knows, just as a reminder, as of September the 27th, 2016, the Dekalb Board of Commission enacted a new revision to our LSB ordinance that requires for every potential prime to attend a mandatory pre-bid or pre-solicitation meeting to start the engagement in the conversation between our LSBEs. And so this is our very beginning here. So as a matter of fact, I just want to reiterate what the ordinance specifically states. As of the approval by the Board of Commissioners, it states specifically, the department shall require every business concern who desires to submit a response to a qualified sealed solicitation to attend a mandatory LSBE meeting in person or via video conference with interested LSBEs in efforts to encourage partnership and the use of LSBEs. Such meetings shall occur at a designated place, which is here, within a county building, within 2 weeks prior of the issuance of a qualified sealed solicitation. Notice of the time and date and location of such meetings shall be posted on the county's website at the time of the solicitation posted. At the LSBE meeting, the prime contractors should provide relevant information about the plans, the requirements, and specifications of the contract. Each LSBE then will be allowed the opportunity to submit an email to address the prime contractors at the LSBE meeting, and the prime contractors should advise those LSBE by email of any new relevant information at least 5 days prior to submission of the prime contractor's bid or proposal. And that's just verbatimly and specifically taken from the ordinance. Do you have any questions in reference to what I just read? Okay.
You answered it.
Say again?
You answered it.
Okay, very good. And as a result of that, we want to go ahead and announce those current solicitations. And for any interested prime contractor who's here, they have an opportunity to engage or discuss specifics as far as how their response is going to be submitted in response to our solicitation. The very first ones here we have is, the project name is an independent audit of the DeKalb County's government water metering and billing. And this bid is due January 13th at 3 p.m. And it is for RFP dash number.
It's not one, that's an external
that's not one.
solicitation.
Okay, this one doesn't have a number to it. All right. So this one is due January 13th, 2017. All right? The next project is RFP 500426. It's for design build services for the Rock Bridge asbestos water main replacement project. This specific particular bid is due January 20th, 2017. Okay? The next project is RFP 16-500421, and it's for design and construction of the new tag office. Okay. The next solicitation is RFP 16-500420. It's entitled Exercise Tax and Business and Alcohol License Renewal Consulting Services, and this is a multi-year contract. This response to the solicitation is due January 17, 2017. Our next project is RFP 16-50019. It's for the design build of soil storage barn at Roadhaven Drive, Department of Watershed Management facility, and this is a 4-month contract. This solicitation is due January 25th, 2017. Okay, that one's already went through. Our next solicitation is 16-500414. It's for concrete, is it concrete? Concrete and home delivery meals. Concrete. C-O-N-C-R-E. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right information. Congregate. Okay. Congregate and home delivery meals. This solicitation is due January 27, 2017. Our next project is RFP 16-500413, and this is for Lower Cricket Creek Pump Station and Road Restoration. This bid is due January 10, 2017. Our next solicitation is 16-100805. It's an ITB. It's for the front loader CNG powered refuse collection truck with 37 cubic yards compaction system. This bid is due January 19, 2017. Our next bid, 16-100800, is an ITB. It's for the installation of data, voice, and multimedia cabling for IT. This bid is due tomorrow, January 5th, 2017. Okay, it was changed. There was an addendum. It's due, it is due January 12th. The pre-bid was held, let me make sure the correction, the pre-bid was held, is being held tomorrow. So the actual bid is due January 12th.
So does that mean that's a mandatory pre-bid?
Let me just double check and make sure it's not mandatory.
Okay.
Our next solicitation is 16-100979. This is for a 24 high-powered diesel engine mower with 72-inch discharge deck. This bid is due January 10th, 2017. Our next solicitation is 16-100790. This is for the Fair Oaks Road Water Main Replacement Project. This bid is due January 17th at 3 p.m. Our next solicitation is 16-100788. This is for the purchase of inducted coupled plasma mass spectrometer. This bid is due January 13th, 2017. Our next solicitation, 16-100786. This is ITB. It's for the maintenance, cleaning, and inspection of fuel tanks, including removal, relocation, and installation. This is an annual contract with 2 options to renew. This bid is due January 10th, 2017. Our next solicitation is ITB 16-10015. This project is for drawdown test scope. This is an annual contract with 2 options to renew. A pre-bid is scheduled for January 10th at 10 a.m. and that bid is located here in this room. The actual bid itself is due February 1st, 2017, so that's an ample amount of time. Our next bid is an ITB 16-100703. This is for Lithonia Industrial Boulevard Extension Phase 3, and it's followed by P1006889. This bid is due January 10th, 2017. This concludes the reading of the current solicitation that's posted on our website. And so now this is an opportunity for the Prime to introduce himself, the name of his company, and what specifically the types of LSBs that you're looking for to partner with you in response to this solicitation.
Okay, my name is Jeff Fagan. I run a Lamar company. We're a consulting company as well as a construction management company. And we're looking for subcontractors in the 32 divisions of construction. We built parking decks, warehouses, office buildings, things like that. And we do demo work as well.
All right, and sir, what specific solicitation will you be responding to?
None of those don't fit. We don't do anything with water. We got some water projects going on.
Well, I'm sure with the new year just beginning,
Yes,
that
sir.
additional solicitation that will probably meet your needs, your company's need, and our needs specifically,
Well,
that you'll be
we're
responding to.
bidded on the DeKalb County Administration Sanitation Bill.
Oh, okay.
They got a project.
Very good.
Right now.
All right. So, well, keep in mind for those that you're gonna intend to respond to, that this pre-meeting that's occurring here today will be the way in which to start the engagement. That way will help you be more responsive and in compliance to the DeKalb First Ordinance.
I've been dealing with DeKalb for almost 3.5 years.
Well, that's awesome
I've
then.
worked with some of the LSBs as well.
Well, that's awesome. Well, with that being said, if we don't have any LSBs here to begin the engagement or the exchange of emails, if there's no other questions, anything else?
And your information will be posted on our website for your attendance today. Also make sure that everyone understands that we will begin to enforce this as of January 11th, our next meeting.
Right.
You will be, for any solicitation, if you do change your mind, look over them, have any interest.
I did.
You have
That's
that.
how I found about this meeting.
Yeah.
I was looking at what you had available and nothing fit what we want, but I wanted to come to this
Okay.
meeting.
Well, this meeting
Sure.
will suffice for your qualification to bid on anything that's posted that was read off today.
Yeah, specifically to these current
Yeah, I got
solicitations.
you. So every time I see something that y'all post, that's the question. It says 2 weeks prior to
Exactly.
solicitation. But how do I?
No,
you-
it's the solicitation, sealed bid, it's the sealed solicitation, which means that's the submission of it. So the due date would be the day that the sealed solicitation is
So
open.
2 weeks prior to that.
Correct, as long
Okay.
as you attend the meeting
Okay,
2
I got
weeks
you.
prior to that,
You
you're
good.
fine.
And that's
Some of
something.
them have, site visits and mandatory pre-bid on site, and they give you like 2 to 3 weeks before your bid is actually due, so that's still falling within that money.
Yeah, if anyone that you attend, if anything that you're bidding on is read off at that time, you will qualify for the bid.
Okay. And so this is an opportunity for you to begin the conversation and the engagement to partner with qualified LSBEs in response to the solicitation. And so those deadlines are very important.
And these projects are 50 to over 100,000, because like I said, I've been dealing with DeKalb County for over 3 years, and I get calls from your purchase officers because of the project, the size of what the nature of the project is.
Right.
And so they won't be posted on there.
Well, they will, not on the active ITDs and RFPs. We have a
Yeah.
separate section for RFQs, which would be the smaller bids.
Okay.
Right. And of course, for those, we'll begin to also announce those as well. Because the ordinance does not exclude them, it includes all solicitation.
Okay, that's what Mr. Harris was talking
Right.
about.
So all solicitation is inclusive across the board. Right. Right. So if there's another question, thank you for coming out, and that concludes our meeting, and we'll look forward to seeing you the next time.
Sure.
All right?
Well, thank you, glad you made it.
Yeah, appreciate it,
Should talk to
appreciate it.
Edwards,
Okay.
become a special project team as well.
Hey, who replaced Maceo? Maceo?
Maceo was not replaced. He decided, he wasn't replaced.
He retired, right?
Yeah.